So I'm done creating the monitor. How about the project which is connected to this monitor? Okay, so actually there is a website inside the monitor, and then I'm going to place the another device. Okay, so what is this device? So first, let me create a rectangle from the top view. So rectangle again. So I'm creating a plan. So this rectangle has the dimension of 16 by 30. Okay. And then I have to explode this rectangle. I'll select this rectangle. Okay. And then I'm going to offset the left and right to 3 points distance. Okay. And then after that, I have to offset also the top 9 points. Okay. And then I'll create a circle. So something like this is the speaker. And that is 1.5. And I have to take the offset of that. Offset 0.1 inside. Okay, so this is a speaker, something like this one. Okay, right. So I have to copy this to the other side. Okay, and then after that, you have to create a rectangle from this part. Okay, so let me create a rectangle from this center. Then the dimension is 3 by 8. So I have to move this again in the middle. So you have to look at the middle of yan. Right. I think I'm done with this side. And also this side. And to this. Later this one. Okay. So let's create a line from this middle part, 2 points, enter. So this is a draft line for me to place the stand, camera stand. So I'll create a circle from this part. First it's 0.5. And then I have to get the offset of it. Offset 0.1. Okay. And then I have to create the camera lens. But before that, I have to create a rectangle for me to follow this, because I already explode this rectangle. Delete unnecessary lines. Okay, so I have to Okay, let's go to, let me reset first the view. Okay, after resetting it, go to front view. We will create the lens. So from the center, I'll create a circle which has one point, enter, and I'm going to take the offset of that 0.25, and that is outside, offset out, and that is twice. Okay, skip. Then let's go back again, the southeast view. Okay, so I have the lens. I can now extrude this one to 5. Extrude, yes, okay, by 5. Alright, so I have to move this to 5 too. So I have to copy all. Okay, I have to copy everything that is needed here. Okay, so I have to move that displacement 0, 0, 5, and everything is in the top. So you have to double check using shaded with edges. Yeah, alright, so let's have 2D wireframe again. Okay, so from this front, you have to move this lens here, and again I missed the other part, so I have to move it here. No, this one only. Okay, so this point is for the stand. Okay, so since I move it up, I have to move this also up. Move the lens displacement up 0, 0, let me try 8. Alright, so okay, so let me check this portion from the front view, but I cannot see the stand. Okay, so let me go back to southeast view, right? So this stand should extrude by 0.5. This is the outer part, and then this one in inner part I have to extrude it with 1 point. Okay, so this is now my stand. So I can extrude everything. So I have to extrude this lens. Extrude, no, this outer part only. I have to extrude this one by 5. Huh? Okay. So I have to put negative. Extrude, select, enter, negative 5. Negative 5. Okay. But how about this middle part? So this middle part should be extrude by 1, 0.5. 0.5, and then this should be extrude to 0.1 or 1 point. Okay, then you can now subtract. Use subtract tool. This is the outer part, then the inner part. So let's check it using shaded with edges. So this is now your camera. I can erase these draft lines. Okay, so let's check it out. The front view. Right, so you can see that your camera is hanging there. What I'm going to do is to move it. Move this placement, so I'm looking at y-axis 0, 0.5, 0. So it's up. Okay, so let's have negative 0. I move, enter, D, and 0, 0, negative 0, negative 0.5, 0. Okay. After that, you have to create a rectangle. So this is the rectangle. Because I have to offset this by 1, or it's 0.1, I mean 0.5, much better. Okay, let me go back to Southeast view. So this is a Drowsy project prototype. So this is my rectangle. I will extrude it out, and then I will move it 0.5 on the y-axis, 0.5, 0. Is it inside? So let's check from the right view. There, it's located inside. Okay, so we can now subtract it. Can you subtract to subtract, enter, select this, enter, select, enter. Okay, alright, so let me create a button. So I can use rectangle again. I'm going to use explode. Explode. So I have this line. I'm going to create an offset of 1 here. So I have, for example, another 3 buttons. Okay. So from the center, I will create a polygon that has 6 sides, hexagon. This is my hexagon, and that's inscribed. So I'll choose 0.4, and then I'll create a circle. I'll use 0.3, and then I'll take the offset of that by 1. Oh, it can't be 1. 0.1. Offset 0.1. Okay. So let me copy this. Copy. Displacement. Oh, do not have this. Alright. So this is my button. This is my stand. From top view, southeast view, let me extrude this part. The small circle, this one, extrude by, okay, let me select everything. Extrude. Or maybe I can move this. Move na lang. Alright. So let's proceed. Move, enter, displacement. So y-axis, let's move it in y. Maybe 1.0. So it's negative. It should be -1. 0.0 negative 0.5 na lang. 0. Okay, much better. So I'll have the extrude 0.1, extrude this way 0.1. Ayun. Okay, so let me extrude this. extrude 0.5 and this one extrude 0.2. Okay, right, so I have buttons. Then this is now the camera. Can change the color of that. Missing materials. Make sure before you use materials, you are in the, you have to change the shaded with edges with realistic. This one, let's change this to realistic. Okay, all right, so let me choose first a glass. A clear glass. I'll apply this one here. There. Then for my stand, it's not a glass, but plastic block. Oops. I have to use union. And there. There. See? Okay. Then I'll use plastic color. No. So, asthma. Okay, so this should be extrude 1 point. It's not 1 point, 0.1. Extrude 0.1. So I can change the color. Sorry, something like wall paint. How about red? Red for the bottom. No, red for this. Red, then green. Then blue. For the other part, yellow. I'll use Black or green. Okay. Where's the green? Black. No. The lens must be plastic. Maybe I'll use blue. Yun. Okay. You can delete unnecessary lines. Oops. I delete. I'll create a color for this. Let me choose realistic. Properties. Color by design. Okay. Also this one. Okay. There's no color for this properties. Change this to red. How about green? How about black? Okay, so from the start, you have to change the color of the rectangle before creating an array. Or otherwise, I can exclude this. Then I can choose one by one. Okay. So therefore, you can use Autocad application in creating your project design. I think that's it. Thank you for watching.